Welcome to our journey into Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches resilience and emotional control. Today we're exploring 10 powerful principles to overcome negativity and enhance your life. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. Mindfulness and self-awareness. First, let's talk about mindfulness and self-awareness. Stoics practice being present and aware of their thoughts and reactions. This isn't just about calming the mind. It's about understanding our place in the world and how we react to it. Let's explore how you can incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine to enhance your self-awareness and emotional control. Understanding mindfulness in Stoicism. Mindfulness in Stoicism isn't just a practice, it's a way of life. It involves constantly observing your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. Stoics believe that this awareness is key to living a virtuous and fulfilling life. By being mindful, you can catch yourself before reacting negatively to a situation and choose a more thoughtful response. Daily mindfulness practices. How can you practice mindfulness in your everyday life? It starts with small, simple actions. Begin your day with a few minutes of quiet reflection. Focus on your breathing. Notice the sensations in your body and observe your thoughts as they come and go. This practice helps center your mind and prepares you for the day ahead. Throughout the day, take short mindfulness breaks. Pause for a moment, take a few deep breaths, and reconnect with the present moment. It's also helpful to practice mindful eating, paying attention to the taste, texture, and aroma of your food, which can turn a routine activity into a more enriching experience. Journaling for self-awareness. Journaling is another powerful tool for mindfulness. Each evening, spend some time writing about your day. What did you do? How did you feel? What thoughts dominated your mind? This practice is not about critiquing yourself, but understanding and observing your patterns. Over time, you'll start to notice trends in your thoughts and behaviors and gain deeper insight into yourself. Mindfulness in interactions. Lastly, practice mindfulness in your interactions with others. Listen actively, be present in your conversations, and observe your reactions to what others say and do. This not only improves your relationships but also gives you insight into your social habits and how they align with your Stoic values. Incorporating these mindfulness practices into your daily routine can have a profound impact on your life. It helps you become more self-aware, more in control of your reactions, and more in tune with your inner wisdom. Lesson 2. Control. Now, let's delve into the concept of control in Stoicism. This is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy. Stoics strongly emphasize understanding the difference between what we can control and what we cannot. This understanding is not just about peace of mind. It's about empowering ourselves to focus our energy where it truly matters. The Stoic view of control. In Stoicism, it's believed that much of our discontent and frustration comes from trying to control things that are simply out of our hands. This includes other people's actions, outcomes of events, or large-scale situations like the weather or the economy. The key is to recognize that our power lies in our own actions, responses, and judgments. Identifying what you can control. So what can we control? It boils down to our own behaviors, decisions, and attitudes. For instance, you can't control how someone else behaves, but you can control how you react to them. You can decide to respond with patience, understanding, or assertiveness. This shift in focus is liberating and leads to a more proactive and positive approach to life. Practical exercise: circle of control. Let's try a simple exercise. Take a piece of paper and draw 2 concentric circles. In the inner circle, write down things you can control, like your actions, your efforts to learn a new skill, or your choice to be kind. In the outer circle, list things you cannot control, like global events, others' opinions, or the past. This visual can be a powerful reminder to focus your energy on the inner circle. Accepting what you cannot control. Acceptance plays a huge role in Stoicism. Accepting what you cannot control does not mean being passive or indifferent. It's about acknowledging that some aspects of life are beyond your control and choosing not to waste your emotional energy on them. Instead, direct that energy towards positive action within the scope of what you can influence. By understanding and embracing this principle of control, you can reduce unnecessary stress and become more effective in your actions. Remember, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our interpretation of them. Lesson 3. Reframe challenges. Moving on, let's talk about reframing challenges. A key aspect of Stoicism is the perspective of viewing obstacles not as mere roadblocks, but as valuable opportunities for personal growth and development. This shift in perspective is not just about positive thinking, it's about finding strength and wisdom in adversity. The Stoic approach to challenges. Stoics believe that our character is forged in the fire of our challenges. Every difficulty you face is a chance to practice virtues like patience, resilience, and courage. It's not about the obstacle itself, but how you choose to respond to it. By reframing challenges, you can transform seemingly negative experiences into powerful lessons. Identifying the opportunity in obstacles. So, how do you find the opportunity in a challenge? Start by asking yourself what this situation can teach you. Is it patience? Perseverance? Empathy? Even in the most difficult situations, there is a lesson to be learned. This doesn't minimize the challenge, but empowers you to take something positive from it. Practical exercise: reframing a current challenge. Let's try an exercise. Think about a current challenge you're facing. Write it down. Now, next to it, write down 3 things this challenge is teaching you, or could potentially teach you. This could be anything from improving a skill to understanding your own limits or the value of seeking help. Recognizing these potential gains helps shift your focus from the problem to the growth it can bring. Stoic stories of overcoming adversity. To put this into context, let's look at some historical examples. Consider Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher who faced immense challenges during his reign, including plague and war. He used these hardships as a means to practice his Stoic beliefs, focusing on what he could control and learning from each difficulty. His writings, like meditations, are a testament to the power of reframing challenges. By adopting this Stoic approach to challenges, you can turn every obstacle into a stepping stone for growth. Remember, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that truly matters. Lesson 4. Cultivate gratitude. Now let's focus on cultivating gratitude. In Stoicism, gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's a profound practice that involves recognizing and appreciating the value in everything, big and small. This habit of thankfulness can significantly shift your perspective from focusing on what's missing to appreciating what's present. The role of gratitude in Stoicism. Gratitude in Stoicism is viewed as a tool for happiness and contentment. Stoics believe that by acknowledging and appreciating what we have, we can find joy in our current circumstances, regardless of external conditions. This practice helps in combating feelings of inadequacy and desire, which are often sources of unhappiness. Daily gratitude practices. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life can be simple and profound. Start your day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. These can be basic, like a warm cup of coffee, or more significant, like the support of a loved one. The key is to genuinely feel and acknowledge the gratitude. Gratitude journaling. Another effective practice is keeping a gratitude journal. Each night, write down 3 things that you were grateful for that day. They could be experiences, people, personal achievements, or even challenges that taught you something valuable. This practice not only ends your day on a positive note, but also helps in building a habit of seeking out and recognizing the good in every situation. Reflecting on Stoic teachings. To deepen your understanding, Reflect on the teachings of Stoic philosophers like Seneca or Epictetus, who emphasize the importance of being content with what we have. They taught that true wealth comes not from having more but from needing less. By practicing gratitude, we align ourselves with this Stoic wisdom, leading to a more fulfilled and content life. In embracing gratitude, you'll notice a shift in your outlook on life. Instead of longing for what you don't have, you'll start appreciating what you do have, leading to a more joyful and contented existence. Lesson 5. Regular reflection. Next, let's delve into the importance of regular reflection. In Stoicism, reflection is not just a casual review of the day, it's a deliberate and thoughtful process of analyzing our actions, decisions, and their outcomes. This practice of introspection is vital for learning from our experiences and continuously growing as individuals. Understanding regular reflection in Stoicism. For Stoics, reflection is a daily ritual. It involves examining our behaviors and thoughts, not to judge ourselves harshly, but to observe where we can improve. It's about asking ourselves, did I live according to my values today? What could I have done better? This kind of self-inquiry leads to self-improvement and greater alignment with our principles. How to practice daily reflection. To incorporate regular reflection into your routine, set aside a few quiet minutes at the end of each day. During this time, think back over your day. Consider the moments when you felt emotional, the decisions you made, and how you interacted with others. Were there instances where you could have responded differently? What lessons can you take from the day's experiences? Guided reflection exercise. Let's do a guided reflection together. Find a comfortable and quiet space. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Now think about a specific event from your day that didn't go as planned or where you felt challenged. Reflect on these questions. What emotions did I feel? What thoughts were running through my mind? How did I respond, and how could I have responded better? What can I learn from this experience? Connecting reflection with Stoic teachings. Reflecting on Stoic teachings can also be insightful. Think about the Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. Did your actions today align with these virtues? Stoics like Marcus Aurelius often reflected on these virtues in their writings, using them as a guide for personal conduct. By making regular reflection a part of your life, you gain invaluable insights into your behavior and thought patterns. This practice not only fosters self-awareness but also guides you in making wiser choices in the future, staying true to your Stoic journey. Lesson 6. Maintain perspective. Now let's focus on maintaining perspective. This is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy. Stoics are known for their ability to maintain a balanced perspective regardless of life's fluctuating circumstances. This means acknowledging both the good and the bad, the highs and the lows, and understanding that both are natural parts of life. The Stoic view on life's ups and downs, Stoicism, teaches that life is inherently unpredictable and full of contrasts. It's not about eliminating negative experiences, but about learning to view them in the right context. Stoics believe in accepting life's varied experiences without getting overly attached to the good times or overly discouraged by the bad. Strategies for keeping a balanced perspective. How can we maintain this balanced view in our daily lives? One effective strategy is to regularly remind ourselves that change and unpredictability are part of the natural order. When good things happen, enjoy and appreciate them, but remember that they are temporary. Similarly, when facing challenges, remind yourself that they too shall pass and are opportunities for growth. Visualization exercise for perspective. Let's try a visualization exercise. Close your eyes and think about a recent event that made you happy. Notice how it feels in your body and mind. Now switch to a recent challenging event. Observe how your feelings change. This exercise helps you realize the transient nature of both positive and negative experiences, fostering a more balanced emotional response. Applying Stoic teachings to daily life. Finally, consider how famous Stoics like Seneca or Epictetus dealt with life's ups and downs. They emphasized the importance of viewing life as a whole, with all its contrasts, and advised against getting swept away by momentary events. By applying this perspective, you can navigate life with more equanimity, reducing stress, and increasing your overall well-being. Remember, maintaining a balanced perspective is not about being indifferent, but about embracing a more comprehensive view of life's experiences. It's about finding stability within, regardless of external circumstances. Lesson 7. Emotional Resilience. Moving forward, let's explore building emotional resilience. This is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism doesn't teach the suppression of emotions, but rather the development of a strong and resilient emotional core. This resilience allows you to experience life's emotional spectrum while maintaining a sense of inner peace and stability. Understanding emotional resilience in Stoicism. In Stoicism, emotional resilience is about the ability to face and process emotions in a healthy and constructive way. It involves acknowledging our emotions, understanding their origins, and then choosing a rational and balanced response. Stoics believe that it's not the emotions themselves that are problematic, but how we react to them. Stoic strategies for managing emotions. One key Stoic strategy for managing emotions is the practice of mindfulness. By being aware of your emotions as they arise, you can create a space between feeling and reaction. This space allows you to assess your emotions and respond in a way that aligns with your values and reason. Another strategy is the concept of amor fati, which means love of fate. This involves embracing whatever life throws at you, not just tolerating it, but loving it, because it is part of your life's journey. This attitude helps in reducing resistance to negative emotions and situations, fostering emotional resilience. Exercise for developing emotional resilience. Let's try an exercise. Think of a recent situation that triggered a strong emotional reaction in you. Reflect on why it caused such a reaction. Now, imagine how a Stoic philosopher might have handled the same situation. Consider what they might have focused on, how they would have interpreted the event, and how they might have responded. This exercise helps in understanding and practicing emotional resilience. Applying emotional resilience to everyday life. Incorporating these Stoic strategies into your everyday life can greatly enhance your emotional resilience. Start by recognizing your emotional triggers and reflecting on them. Practice responding rather than reacting. Remember, every challenging emotion is an opportunity to strengthen your resilience and grow as a person. Emotional resilience is a skill that can be developed over time. By applying these Stoic principles, you can navigate through life's emotional challenges with greater ease and maintain a sense of peace and stability within. Lesson 8. Limit negative influences. Now, let's talk about limiting negative influences. In Stoicism, there's a strong emphasis on the environment we create for ourselves and the company we keep. Stoics understand that our surroundings and the people we interact with have a significant impact on our mindset and well-being. Let's explore how we can actively create a positive environment and choose our associations wisely. The impact of environment and associations. Our environment, including our physical spaces and social circles, can greatly influence our thoughts and emotions. A cluttered, chaotic environment can lead to a disordered mind, while a calm, organized space can promote tranquility. Similarly, surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive people can uplift us, whereas constant exposure to negativity can drag us down. Strategies for creating a positive environment. To create a more positive environment, start by organizing and decluttering your living and working spaces. This physical act can have a profound impact on your mental state. Additionally, consider the media you consume. Choose sources that are informative and uplifting, rather than those that breed negativity and fear. Choosing your associations wisely. When it comes to associations, be mindful of the company you keep. Stoics believe in the concept of sympathia, the interconnectedness of all people. This means our relationships should be based on mutual respect and positivity. Evaluate your relationships and consider spending more time with those who inspire and support you, and less with those who drain your energy or bring negativity into your life. Practical exercise. Assessing your surroundings. Let's do a quick exercise. Take a moment to assess your current environment and social circle. Ask yourself, does my environment promote peace and focus? Do the people around me uplift or discourage me? Make a list of changes you can implement to enhance your environment and associations. Remember, even small changes can have a big impact on your overall well-being. By being intentional about limiting negative influences and fostering positive ones, you align with the Stoic practice of creating a life conducive to growth and happiness. Remember, it's within your power to shape your environment and choose your associations. Lesson 9. Personal Virtues. Next, we come to an essential aspect of Stoic philosophy, focusing on personal virtues. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and resilience come from within, not from external circumstances or possessions. Central to this belief is the development and practice of key virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Let's explore how these virtues can help minimize the impact of external negativity and lead to a more fulfilling life. The 4 cardinal Stoic virtues. The Stoic virtues are wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom is the knowledge of what is good and evil. Courage is the ability to face challenges and fears. Justice involves treating others fairly and acting with moral integrity. And temperance is exercising self-control and moderation. By cultivating these virtues, we can better navigate life's complexities. Practical ways to develop Stoic virtues. How can we develop these virtues in our daily lives? Start by identifying situations where you can practice each virtue. For example, you might practice courage by facing a fear, wisdom by learning from a mistake, justice by standing up for someone's rights, and temperance by resisting an unhealthy habit. Virtues as a buffer against negativity. Focusing on personal virtues helps create a buffer against external negativity. When we are rooted in our virtues, external events have less power to disturb our peace of mind. For instance, if someone behaves unjustly towards us, our own sense of justice and moral integrity helps us respond appropriately and maintain our inner calm. Reflecting on virtues in challenging situations. In challenging situations, ask yourself, which virtue can I apply here? Reflecting on this question helps you respond to life's challenges in a way that aligns with your values and promotes personal growth. Over time, these virtues become deeply ingrained in your character, leading to a life of greater purpose and meaning. By focusing on personal virtues, we align ourselves with Stoic principles and create a strong foundation for dealing with external negativity. Remember, it's not the events that disturb us, but our response to them. Cultivating virtues gives you the strength to respond with wisdom and equanimity. Lesson 10. Negative visualization. Finally, let's discuss negative visualization. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a powerful Stoic practice. It involves mentally contemplating worst-case scenarios or negative outcomes. Far from being pessimistic, this exercise helps in mentally preparing for life's challenges, reducing anxiety, and fostering a deep appreciation for what we currently have. Understanding negative visualization in Stoicism. The Stoics practiced negative visualization, known as premeditatio malorum, to prepare themselves for future hardships. The idea is to visualize the loss of things we value and confront our fears about these losses. This practice helps in reducing the shock or distress we might experience if such situations were to occur. It also makes us appreciate our current circumstances more deeply. How to practice negative visualization. To practice negative visualization, find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and imagine a scenario where you lose something valuable. It could be a job, a relationship, or even material possessions. Picture how you would cope and what steps you would take to rebuild or adapt. The goal is not to dwell on the negative, but to acknowledge that life can change and that you are capable of resilience in the face of adversity. The benefits of negative visualization. This practice has several benefits. Firstly, it reduces the fear of the unknown, as you've already mentally experienced the worst-case scenario. Secondly, it heightens gratitude for the present moment and what you currently have. And finally, it fosters emotional resilience, as you realize that many of the things you fear losing are not as essential to your happiness as you might think. Incorporating negative visualization into your regular routine can profoundly change your outlook on life. It brings a sense of calm and preparedness, allowing you to appreciate your life more fully and face challenges with a steadier heart and mind. Conclusion. Thank you for joining me in exploring these 10 Stoic principles. Remember, integrating these practices into your life can lead to profound changes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.